You're walking in the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him.
Shia LaBeouf.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and Shia LaBeouf has an interesting past.
Will not divide us.
He will not divide us.
He will not divide us.
He will not divide us. He will not.
And now present, as his meltdown in New Orleans has been legendary. Many of us remember him a million years ago from a Transformers movie, or from his hilariously backfiring "He Will Not Divide Us" art installation or something like that, that the weaponized autism of the internet kept finding. But there are dozens of clips that are coming out from what can only be described as a wild meltdown in New Orleans that continues today, by the way. It looked like he went after some guy for wearing a MAGA hat, tried to knock a red hat off somebody's head. That's what I've been told started this fight. Turns out it wasn't a Trump hat. It was a Chicago Bulls hat, and he got absolutely wrecked. And I don't even really understand all of this, but he had been banned from church, probably because he was drunk. This is crazy. Shirtless Shia LaBeouf goes for a run, dines alone after being shut out of multiple churches on Ash Wednesday. Shia LaBeouf observed a much quieter Wednesday in Louisiana after partying all day Tuesday following his release from jail. The actor was seen leaving his home at 1:30 p.m., going for a shirtless run around the park. After going back home, LaBeouf then again visited two Catholic churches, St. Francis and St. Stephen, presumably to observe Ash Wednesday. However, both churches were closed on Ash Wednesday. That seems odd. After church hopping, he went to upscale Mediterranean restaurant where he chatted with a woman outside, though he ended up dining alone. The Even Stevens alum had much more chaotic Tuesday after being arrested in the wee hours of the morning after getting pummeled in a brawl during Mardi Gras. He was charged with 2 counts of simple battery, paid 6 confirmed, and spent time behind bars at New Orleans Parish Prison in Louisiana. When it's unclear what started the fight altercation, I'll show you. Sources told The Hollywood Reporter that LaBeouf had been in town for Mardi Gras celebrations since Thursday. I don't even know why anyone would go to this thing. I mean, maybe it's some sort of tradition. I don't know. One bartender said the actor had been terrorizing the city, while a doorman at the dive bar, Miss Mays, told the outlet that LaBeouf had been somewhat belligerent when he approached the establishment without a shirt or cash. LaBeouf was treated by paramedics after the brawl and released from jail on Tuesday, refused to answer questions from paparazzi about his arrest. We're going to take a look at that. Then immediately walked 2 miles to go back to the party.
Hey, nice day out.
Yeah, I guess.
Come here often?
Not really.
The actor bought a new shirt and sunglasses, changed his clothes, and was spotted drinking beer and chatting with fans. At one point, a camera captured him mocking his arrest, dancing with his jail paperwork in his mouth. LaBeouf did not seem to regret any of his actions, tweeting early Wednesday morning, "Free me." He also shared a close-up selfie via X showing him smiling in black sunglasses while draped in purple and gold necklace. Page 6 also reported that LaBeouf and wife Maya Goth quietly split nearly a year ago. An insider told us that the Transformers star moved to New Orleans after the breakup to be closer to family members. He was raised by a Catholic father and a Jewish mother and baptized and had a bar mitzvah, famously went deeper into Catholicism after starring in his 2022 movie, Pope Pio. I don't know, never saw that, don't really care for Shia LaBeouf as an actor or a human. While preparing for the film, which portrays an Italian priest, he lived in a monastery with the Franciscan Capuchin friars. In an interview with Word on Fire Catholic Ministries, Bishop Robert Barron back in 2022 said he had quite that he had quit alcohol for good and been sober for more than a year after struggling with addiction issues. He's later confirmed into the Catholic Church on New Year's Eve 2023. Well, let's see how that's working out for him. Here's him talking about church. This happened just before his arrest.
No, we don't have a saint.
They don't care.
Of all
You
the
care?
saints.
You care? You're a weirdo. People don't care.
You're a Catholic,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm a full-blown weirdo. People don't care in real life. People don't care.
I care.
Bro, did you go to church on Sunday?
I wanted all
No,
fucking
but if you,
saints
but
tour.
if there was a bunch of ass
Okay,
just
you-
getting thrown around, just ass getting flopped around, you be on church on Sunday, yes?
No, it's a means to an end.
No,
I want
bro,
to
you
see
gotta-
Teresa of the
Tell-
Village
He's saying he'd go to church if it was a strip club.
For
Church.
real life.
Yeah, we're human.
Yeah,
we're
I mean-
very sexual beings.
What does that guy say?
See
Gotta-
Teresa of the
tell-
Village
For
Church.
real life.
Yeah, we're human beings. I get it.
Someone says, you look like Shia LaBeouf.
I mean,
We're slave.
You know, again, completely out of his mind. Then you see Shia LaBeouf effed around with the wrong guy in New Orleans and found out. Now, there are people saying he tried to knock this guy's red hat off. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the story circulating. Shia LaBeouf is trying to something my son. I don't know. Let me see. This guy's like trying to help him up. He's got a red hat on. Oh, now he's hitting him while he's on the ground. That's not a good move. That's not a classy move. I don't really know what happened before that, but punching somebody when they're on the ground is a coward's move. Unless you're also on the ground. This guy just comes up, chill it F out. I'm not sure that guy didn't really look very tough, but Shia LaBeouf's like 120 pounds. I mean, he's pretty subdued. I'm not really sure. Yeah, that dork in glasses. MAGA hat, baby. Remember when Shia was trying to hide an indie flag, or a Pepe dudes kept tracking it down? It's not a MAGA hat, but he certainly could have thought that. That's what a lot of people are saying on the internet, that he tried to flick that guy's hat off of his head because he thought it was a Trump hat. Certainly possible, but also it gets worse. Cops called multiple times to Shia LaBeouf's house before his split with his wife. Authorities reportedly called multiple times the LA home of Shia LaBeouf leading up to his split with Maya Goth. According to documents obtained Wednesday, a husband and wife disturbance of the peace call was made at the Transformers home star back in 2024. I mean, he's obviously relapsed. And the thing is, like, well, this girl is not attractive, so I don't know, but neither is Shia LaBeouf either. I don't think he's quite the draw that he used to be. But the caller claimed that the woman was murderously angry at him and appeared to be stalking him and is going to his home. The caller expressed concern after seeing someone obsessing over the, quote, holes actor via social media, though it's unclear if the actor was made aware of any of the kind of stalking incidents. Look, I mean, I think any guy that dresses like this, probably not very trustworthy. But this is a guy that has, I mean, if I can find, I wonder, I have to be careful what, if I type something in here, and I have to be very careful. Shia LaBeouf, I wanted to say, was it, he will not divide us? Quindu, was it? He will not divide us. Was that it? Here again, here he is starting another fight. This guy's literally never won a fight. Literally never won a fight. Oh yeah, here, Shia put a Hindu flag on camera in the middle of nowhere and was sure nobody would find it. Well, the Channers found it. This will go down in internet history. Never forget, You see this. For those who need a quick rundown, Shia is tired of people trolling his stream. He decided to set up so no one will ever find it. The camera location was kept hidden, faces a flagpole with "He Will Not Divide Us" flag on it. No ground references out to where it is. Autistic Anon notices airplane contrails in the sky, starts studying flight radars and trying to match the contrails to planes on the radar. Finally figures out where the flagpole is, even starts predicting when planes will fly over. Other Anons go to the town, find the flagpole, and plant a MAGA hat and a Pepe shirt on top. There it is. There's a MAGA hat and a Pepe shirt. I mean, one of the all-time greatest trolls in history. You know, again, this is a guy, again, Hollywood has wrecked this guy. He's one of the most unlikable people on the planet. He has a long history of, you know, being a lunatic. Shia LaBeouf complies with the request to punch fan in his face. So a fan wanted to punch him in his face and he let him do it. He wore a paper bag over his head that said, "I am not famous anymore." You know, he says he left Hollywood because he was becoming soulless, but that's not true at all. The guy is just wild. You don't know what it is to be a man. Actor Shia LaBeouf discusses cultural absence of masculinity. It's sad. You know, it's a sad run. If he didn't have Trump derangement syndrome, I wouldn't even probably cover it. But the funny thing is, it's basically ruined this guy's life. Enjoy partying, I guess, Shia LaBeouf. The rest of us have to go to work, so I guess you win. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it if you haven't yet. Subscribe or follow down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.